Welcome. This video, I'm going to be reviewing the medium duty banker's box. And I'm going to be comparing it to the heavy duty banker's box and also the medium duty Amazon and the medium duty Staples box. There's also a companion spreadsheet that goes with this video where I literally measured the thickness of the cardboard, the internal and external dimensions of each box, put it in a spreadsheet along with Amazon buy links, other websites if it's like Staples where they sometimes don't put their stuff on Amazon, the price per package, and then they sell these in 20 or 30 box packs, how much per box. So all the sort of comparison shopping information you could ever want is in that spreadsheet. It's free, it's on my website, so you may want to check that out if you're doing that sort of comparison shopping. Let me give you a tour of the box. This is the store file 763, and just for comparison to the heavy duty has its own branding of archive 7243. So, and I actually do have the light duty here as well, and I'll show you the differences. So there actually are not huge differences between the medium duty and the light duty, and I'll show you that now. So one thing I was surprised by is when I took out this caliper to measure the thickness of the cardboard, I can't say it's perfectly accurate because there's some issues with getting a close read on things, but the thickness of the cardboard is actually very similar with light, medium, and heavy duty. So what's really adding the extra strength when you move up the levels is when you get this stuff folds over and you have a dual thickness here. So that's what adds the strength at the heavy duty level. But going from light, this is the light duty. You can see, looking at it from the inside, the light duty and the heavy duty look very similar. So the medium duty is the one that has the blue band on it. One difference you'll notice is the shape of the handles is different. Trapezoid versus sort of an oval, or whatever that sort of track and field shape. And another difference is the thickness of the lids. So the lid of the medium duty is significantly thicker or taller, and that adds to the structural strength of it. So another key difference is the lid has this handlebar kind of locking tab, and that goes inside. So you have this tab right here, and then this goes at top and gives you another layer of kind of cushioning, which makes it more comfortable to carry these. And it also locks the lid on top, so that adds to the structural strength of it, and also keeps the lid on. So it is possible, if you have one of these outside and there's a wind blowing and you're using a light duty box, the lid could just kind of fly off. So that is something to be aware of. Now, I'm going to show you briefly the competition. So this is the Staples medium duty. You'll notice it doesn't have that second tab right here. And the cover is not as thick. It's sort of a light duty thick cover. And by the way, I just want to briefly mention, I teach courses on organizing stuff. So I have experience using all of these boxes, and I've developed a whole system. Tens of thousands of students have taken my courses on organizing and are using my system. And so basically what's unique about the system is it integrates both organizing all your digital files and folders, but also your physical files, you know, manila folders, as well as just keeping everyday objects like clothing, stationery, any type of electronics or tools, any type of little workbench type stuff. It's very convenient to just, you know, all the different types of adhesives go in this box, and tape, and then all the different screws and nails go in this box, that kind of thing. So they're very convenient for that kind of stuff. And if you're keeping stuff in your attic, your basement, a storage unit, keeping stuff at the office, keeping something in a second home, having a system where you can label these, keep track of them all in one place, keep everything organized, and you have a taxonomy where basically I invented a Dewey Decimal-like system, or a Library of Congress-like classification system for all the different types of stuff, so that you can very easily keep everything that's similar in the same place. And you just get to the point where you don't lose stuff anymore. And you realize the thousands of dollars worth of time you lose over the course of months and years from not being able to find things, interrupted projects that get delayed by weeks. While you wait for something, you have to go to the store to get something, and just being able to stay in the flow because you never lose anything. It's a really, really powerful thing. So check out my website if you want to learn more about that. You can email me at support@timothykenny.com and we can connect you to the proper resources. So yeah, and there's the free spreadsheet if you want to do your comparison shopping and get all the facts. A key thing to note is that as you go from light duty to medium duty to heavy duty, the boxes actually get a little bit shorter. So you can see the light duty is just a little bit taller than the medium duty, and that continues for the heavy duty. So if you're going to get a lot of these boxes and create a whole organization system, your ideal situation is to get a bunch of one size, and you'll save money by buying them in bulk, and then just stick with that brand, stick with that size and that duty level, because that way everything, when it stacks up next to each other, everything's going to be at the same level. You can shift things over easily if you need to access a box that's a few feet deep, or a few boxes deep from the top. And so mixing and matching is not recommended. I also want to show you the Amazon medium duty box. And this was a real surprise to me when I found this, because it's the only medium duty box that has this internal reinforcement. You'll notice it's kind of like the Staples box in that it doesn't have the special tabs here that lock the cover on. It's also got that thicker cover like the Banker's box medium duty has. But the key thing is that reinforcement inside. And I was not expecting the Amazon basic stuff to be great quality. So this is the medium duty Bankers. You can see it's not reinforced. So it's single ply right here, and that's a big difference in strength. So I was not expecting the Amazon Basics stuff to be so high quality, but I discovered something really interesting. The Amazon Light Duty box looks to be a white labeled version of the Banker's box Light Duty. And the way you can tell is that the drawing on the bottom is exactly the same. So Banker's Box is just white labeling their stuff, and Banker's Box is considered the sort of top tier in terms of quality. So if you're comparing Banker's Box to the Amazon equivalent, they may actually be the same thing. So they are the same thing for the light duty, but for the medium duty, they're actually quite different. And the Amazon medium duty is actually better. It's actually significantly stronger than the medium duty Banker's Box. So out of everything I've reviewed, that's been the biggest surprise, because that's really, when you go heavy duty, that's really what you're paying the extra money for, is that additional cardboard and that additional strength, that if you really want to you know, you're putting in a moving truck, it's going to get banged up a little bit, it's going to be outside, it's going to be stacked and unstacked and stacked again. That's what you want the heavy duty for. And so to be able to get a heavy duty box at basically a medium duty price, that gives the Amazon medium duty the edge over the Banker's Box medium duty and the Staples medium duty. So that's it for this video. Let me know what you think down below. Like and subscribe if you want to get more content like this. Check out the playlist below. Check out my course membership, where you can get access to my course on my courses on organization, and I also teach productivity, accelerated learning, planning, thinking skills type stuff. And I've also got premium courses that are more at the $1,000 range and up, if you want to really kind of go deep on having a very powerful organization system and just get into more depth on it, and have something that's more comprehensive. So I'll leave it there, and let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you in the next video.